You can wait until your car breaks down, or if you are clever enough, you can immediately take your car and see whether the defect what is told by this AI system is correct and whether you require replacement of your part. And if it is required, you can do the replacement and you can feel safe that your vehicle is not going to uh, go into downtime or failure. So that is one. Second one is optimized fuel efficiency. So next one, all the data again it is collected with the various types of sensors, the engine management system, all those things. They collect information and give it to the AI-based system. This will optimize the efficiency or the combustion or the fuel consumption or the fuel supply, the air intake. Everything is optimized, and depending on how you just press the accelerator, it can correctly, it will exactly optimize the requirement of fuel and requirement of air and the ignition system. All those things are automatically arranged, automatically controlled, and it is done as per requirement so that you achieve a better fuel efficiency as well as better economic fuel economy. Right? Then dynamic tuning. So you can also rely on these AI-based systems for dynamically adjusting parameters of driving conditions or engine load or other factors. Like for example, if you want to tune the fuel supply, okay? So you want a slightly higher power. You feel that your engine is low in power. So when you tell this particular point to the service personnel, they will immediately work on the fuel and the air ratio, and they'll try to control your, or they'll try to manipulate your fuel supply system and air supply system in such a way that the power is increased. But that requires a manual tuning of your engine. But if you have AI-based engine management system, this tuning will be done automatically, depending on the requirement, depending on the road condition, depending on the driver's attitude, depending on how the driver is usually driving the car. All those information is taken into account and dynamic. Fault diagnostics, again, there are a lot of failures that can occur in the car. All those failures can be monitored using your AI system. Right. Autonomous vehicle integration. It's very, very easy when you have AI inside the cars. You can always think about converting your car from a regular car into an autonomous car just by integrating various sensors and various actuators. You can always control your car automatically autonomously without the intervention of your human driver, or sometimes with the minimal intervention of the small vehicle speed, acceleration, energy consumption. Everything is taken care by the AI system that is coming with the autonomous vehicles. We can take example of Tesla and the case studies of Tesla and case studies of Google car for knowing about all the integration of AI into cars. So for your exams, if you want to learn more, you can use those case studies. Now, for all these things, for every system that has to be converted into AI-based or computer-based or some kind of electronic-based, you require microprocessors. Okay, so the role of microprocessor is keeping on increasing. That's why you would have recently heard that there is a shortage of chip requirement in the cars, and that is the reason for some of the increase in the vehicle cost, and sometimes there is a delay in delivery. All these things have caused are the reasons for the low supply of microprocessors. Now, Indian government is also investing a lot in having our own semiconductor companies. You know, Tata, CG Power, all these people are coming in the semiconductor industry. They are building their own plants, and soon we will see our own microprocessors, our own chips coming into market. Okay, but now you should know what are the uses of microprocessors in automotives. So in every control system, you will have a computer. In every computer, you will have a microprocessor. So transmission controls, microprocessors are employed in ECUs, right, for doing all the works that usually does vehicle dynamics and stability, ABS, ECS, all those things have microprocessors. And ADAS is completely a computer-based system. So it requires a lot of microprocessor. Maybe if you have a very good high-end microprocessor like Intel's or M1s and M2s, all those things, probably that itself is sufficient to control. But for cars, they have separate microprocessors in place, not like your regular computers. Computers will have different types of microprocessor, whereas here you have a lot of sensors and actuators has to be integrated, and the microprocessor should receive all the data, analyze all the data, and give some feedback to the actuators so that you can do something. And also you have microprocessors connected with telematics and infotainment, and microprocessor connected with the vehicle networking and communication. So all these things require a lot of microprocessors. Of course, electric and hybrid vehicles without the battery management system or the inverters or the electric motors, the microprocessors are going to play a major role in everything, even in regenerative braking, and also efficiency, fuel efficiency, or battery performance efficiency. All those things can be managed using the microprocessor. As I was telling Dr. Jaykumar, he made one circuit. He used a basic level microprocessor to measure how much battery, how much charging is done in the battery, how much of the charge is discharged from the battery, and how to effectively reduce the amount of discharge or efficiently optimize the discharge of the power so that the battery's range in the car can be increased. So that is the project that he has done. He has patented the circuit also. It has a microcontroller, microprocessor. And now coming to the lighting and the security system, we know there are a lot of lights that are involved in cars. One is headlights, we usually know, and the next one is tailgates, tail lights and brake lights. So we'll have an integrated lights. Now we have all the cars having integrated tail light and brake lights. So usually when during the night time, if you switch on the headlight, automatically the tail lights also will glow. And when you apply the brake, the tail lights will glow a little brighter, indicating that somebody has applied the car which is going in front is just trying to stop or decelerate. Okay, so that is the indicators or the warnings that the drivers which are coming behind the vehicle can understand. And we also know there is turn signals, right light, right indicators and left indicators, hazard lamps, that is blowing all the four turning lamp symbols, turning lights. Fog lights, when you are driving your car in foggy conditions, fog lights, they used to position low in front of the cars, just in the low position, so that you can see the road clearly. Okay, so that is the advantage of having a fog light. And of course, daytime running lamps, DRLs, we call it as DRLs. Again, DRLs are used in cars where the visibility is very poor. Okay, on the road, if the visibility is very poor, DRLs will help, because this DRLs initially came in European countries where you will have a lot of mists and fogs and snow. During that time, vehicle coming, we cannot easily see. So there are a lot of accidents. So DRLs played a major role in seeing the car coming or approaching from the front. So based on that, we can avoid collisions and accidents. So DRLs are used. Interior lights. We know dashboard lighting is there. Different types of illuminations are done with the help of the engine control unit. You will see the lamps for indicating each and every failure, or when you are not engaging your seatbelt with the problem. There is a problem with the airbag. There is a problem with the battery, and there is a problem with the engine. All these things are shown with the help of a light. And now some cars are coming with ambient lighting. So depending on the mode of the driver, depending on the type of driving that is done, the color of the ambience or the color ambient light color is changed. Okay, so that is one more feature that is added. Maybe not a big feature, but it looks cool when you sit inside a car with some amount of LED glowing. It looks cool from outside, from inside. And reading lights, we know at the roof of every car, you will have one or two or sometimes four reading lights, depending on what is the car, and depending on the cost of the car, you can have multiple lights. Now, white lights are there, and yellow lights are there, so many different types of lights are there. But security systems, usually, keyless entry is basically, it's a very old technology, keyless entry. Just by pressing the knob or just by pressing your button, the keys, you can open the car. Alarm systems to prevent theft and unauthorized access to the car. You can also have alarms, sound alarms, and you can also have mobile alarms, triggering mobile alarms. All those things can be done with the alarm system. Immobilizers, if you're trying to use an unauthorized key or invalid key or invalid electronic code,